We're approaching 6,500 levels. Why is this sell-off being really, really strong when all over the world naman there have been surges, there have been, second, third waves already. And, as one analyst pointed out, it hasn't been as bad in terms of their equity markets, particularly in Hong Kong. What is it that's making us stand out and making us the worst in Asia at the moment?
Well, there are a number of things why I think this self I think is warranted, even though at some point there's a bit of overreaction. For one thing, a lot of the economy of the Philippines is concentrated in Metro Manila. So if there's a chokehold in the city, it really weakens the rest of the country. Second, I think is the vaccination rate. I think I was reading that we have a little over 100,000 that have been vaccinated so far. We're still waiting for the other vaccines from the other companies to arrive. Another thing, which was the last that's a bit of concern, is inflation. So we already have negative growth, and now inflation is peaking at 5%, whereas in other countries, I think in the US, we plateaued at less than 2%. So at least it's being managed. Whereas on our end, we have negative growth, whereas the price of goods, I think, which is caused by the supply side, is pushing up prices. It's really making investors rethink their assumptions for the Philippines in terms of the growth prospects moving forward.
Do you see that this trend that it still hasn't been coming back to the cyclical stocks? We're still on those growth stocks, the COVID stocks, is against what's happening in the rest of the world, where you're actually seeing a broader based recovery in terms of the stocks. For instance, the S&P 500 record yesterday. So what is going on here, and does that mean that our recovery is going to be taking a little bit longer than the rest of the world?
I think for one, they were anticipating that the recovery to the Philippines might take much longer than the rest of the world. Obviously, since we're not one of those, where the vaccine has been developing, being tested, and where significant, donations were made. We're just one of the recipients right now as to when there's going to be excess supply. Second is, I think the rate of recovery, even though they were anticipating, yes, it's going to be later. Now they're changing their figures because I think because of what's happening in inflation, especially with oil, that really is going to change again the assumptions and their forecasts again for at least 2021.